Going on, guys? I think I have everything set up, so I was in quite the rush to get everything set up. I completely lost track of time. So for some reason, I also had in my head that I do Mondays at 8, and I don't do Mondays at 8. I do Mondays at 7. So yeah, but I think we're good now. We're only 1 minute late, so not too bad. Hello, Mitch. Welcome in the stream. So I also don't know why the announcement thing was not working in the Discord. Have to figure that out. Anyway, so we're gonna be back on to Spring Creek here, doing pretty much harvest. We got 2 fields of corn and then all the beans to go. So we should be set for the stream. So and I think we're working in Discord as well. So if one wants to hop over and hop in stream link, and I can move you over if I feel like it. So while we're waiting for that to load, I was gonna check something. What was it? YouTube Studio. The only problem about such a big map is it takes a while to load. So, content. That's not it. Dashboard. Maybe we gained a follower somewhere. I'll take it. Just trying to see my post to see if anyone liked it. Ta-da. So, not a whole lot of spots would have the link posted. So, let me know how you got notified of the stream being live, whether it be Discord that I had to do real quick, or are you subscribed to our YouTube and then you got that notification? Because there's 1,080 of you that are. So, hopefully one of these days we can get all 1,080 of you on one stream. That would be epic. 10x3, okay. So anyway, we will go and get started here. So, do you have that combine? I think we were waiting on, there's one truck that I was sending back when I had to get off. Where is it? Here it is. So, to get that out of the road. That's extremely loud again, isn't it? Steel Series. Stream volume down. Actually, let's take this down and we bump that up. And bump this up. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Okay, let me know if you guys, everything still sounds good. So I kind of monitor it, but at the same sense, mine's a lot lower than it's actually putting out. So just let me know where it sits on output, and I can adjust it. So. This is where I am actually going to take my audio. Just a tad. So, did download a new mod. You got the whole digital display thing, which I enjoyed it a lot in 19. And I'm surprised it took this long to get it set up, but now we have it. So, really enjoy it because, you know, especially when it's a production point, it's kind of tricky to see like the amounts just real quick off the top of your head. So, if you have this going, then you can tell it pretty quickly. So, all this is just from one cornfield so far. That's all we've got harvested so far. So, you know, not too shabby on the corn amount. So, especially when we start selling everything. So, right now we are just harvesting. So, and we are going to go ahead and proceed to our next, which is not too far down the road from where we were. But it will take the trucks a little bit longer round trip to get going. So, I think right now it's like 4 minutes round trip for it to go from where I was loading them at to the bin site, and I think this next one's like 8 minutes round trip. So, and if we have the same yield, then we might honestly have to throw in a short truck just to try to get by, because I mean yield amounts were off the board in that field anyway. So it was like, I don't know what it was like 500 bushels an acre or something. It was insane amount of stuff. So, and then once we're done with this, then we gotta go to, there's another field that we have to harvest the corn, and then we will switch over to beans, which I'm a lot less worried about logistical wise. I honestly think we can probably just get by with one truck when it comes to beans, just due to the fact that it's not as yielding most of the time. So we're gonna get our auto drive set up here. So go to this next point, so it's a clear V off, and hit record. So I try to make it to where the trucks are able to get out, so they're not sitting there trying to compute how to get out all the time. So that has its pros and its cons. The one con I noticed from the last field was the fact it took the grain cart a while to get from point A to point B whenever it came to unloading. So generally by the time it would unload, the combine would already have a full tank, which is, it's okay. It kept up okay well. So actually I don't know what field. So A, B, C, D. Okay. So go 44 semi, 44 C and B. It's not too far from B, so we'll use the same point. And then we'll drive and we'll loop it back around. Once again, making sure that it clears. There's no sharp turns because auto drive hates sharp turns. So we will change this to semi 44C, 44B. And whip it in here, and we will trigger it to pull up to that point, as we will go and grab probably the combine so we can get it started. So, which by the time we make it over there with the grain cart and get the grain cart mapped, I'm sure I'll have a fuel tank. So. So we're just going to take this through the field because I don't feel like detaching the header if the field's right there. So it does burn through the fuel, I will give it that. So it took about a tank and a half to get through this entire field. So I think this field might be larger. I don't know, actually. I would say they're close to the same size. This field will take a minute, but this is relatively close, I think. So we will unfold the header just so it doesn't yell at me. Zoom in as close as we can. Create job. Target position, we'll do that, point that northward, select that, orbit course 3, going clockwise. I don't like it when it does a little bit of a slant because it's kind of weird, but oh well, what can you do? And we will hit delete to bring up the GUI, first waypoint, and we will hit start. Don't have grain cart done yet. Will be the next thing we do real quick. So, I think what we'll use this next harvest money for is to get a bigger grain cart. So I'd rather have one that it will take multiple combine loads to fill up then empty into one semi, then have it take only 2 combine loads, but it has to go to the semi twice to empty. So this isn't a bad grain cart, it's just small for how much we're yielding. Hello Gregory, welcome to the stream. So, I'll try to watch y'all in chat, so if y'all have any questions, comments, talk, so yeah. Make sure you hit the like button, as KJ said. So, I just haven't really pushed myself to push it much often anymore. But yeah, if you want to hit that like button, go ahead. So, or if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. That way, so then you don't miss out next time I live stream. Because Facebook doesn't like me pushing it, so that's how come like I've been quiet a lot of the time here lately. So, also, I think my link tree's in the description. I think, if not, it's literally like you can find it somewhere. But if you're not in our Discord, you can also join that there. We are also now a partner with Giants, so you can use. There's affiliate links also in the link tree that you can use to buy games, DLCs, all that at the same price, but portion of that contribution will go to your favorite North American modder, I'd hope, anyway. Probably not, but you know, I'm not gonna argue with y'all. Y'all are pretty amazing. So like I said, I'm not gonna push it. I even made a Facebook post about it. I think I just posted it with a here announcement in Discord and ran with it. So okay, let's go get this dude lined up. This is always the most trickiest part, is just trying to make sure that like you get everything lined up right. And trying it without grain's also kind of tricky, but you know, we're gonna give it a shot here. So if that's where that truck stops, we will stop right there. We're going to go and hit control and try to click on that red dot as close as we can. There we go. There, go there. Then we're going to go GC, unload 40 for B and C. And then we'll take back off. Hold in that dude. Just come here. Do a little whip around. To be honest, Jason, I just kind of, I don't know. I started with buildings. I did a lot of buildings and still do a lot of buildings. Just because, like, that's kind of everything I've been around. You know, I understand the basics of it. But I don't know if there's a key thing that got me into modding. I just started doing like edits of like random crap mods in 17 and just didn't really do anything with them, and then did a little bit more in 19, and then, you know, kind of progressed through 19, and then here we are in 22. That here, yeah. So wait, 44C. I'm gonna take off and go finish this route. What in tarnation? Weird. Okay. Here we go. Like I said, combine yield is insane. So y'all are gonna be in for a interesting stream, I would say. So we're gonna be on grain cart 44C. We're gonna unload at grain cart unload B. Delete that. Turn off all that because it's annoying. And we're gonna let that dude whip around. It should go handle business. I hope. That one's waiting. I got a lot farther around than I thought it was going to be honest. Let's just wait for the autosave to kick in so it doesn't lag me out of anything. I want to be honest, having 12, 11 viewers is fairly solid for not heavily advertising it. So, and it saves me a lot of time. Only if I can get the Discord bot to work again, but oh well. We're gonna go here and hide that because it's also annoying. Take the peat down. Can run it. Don't have any peats. Also speed up time just to have a little bit more realistic. When I was trying to get everything set up, time was flying by really fast, so. And I play on 3-day seasons, so you don't have a ton of time. So I'm actually trying to make that shorter. I'm messing around with the growth XML to like better, I guess better correct like a North Dakota geo for crops. So like, you know, you only have a limited amount of time you can plant because the growing season is small. So just trying to do that realistically and all that. So we're gonna load this at there. Hopefully it will take off and line up itself without being uploaded. Auto drives a wonder, but it takes a little to get set up and a little to get used to for sure. For those of you. This is basically kind of like an auto drive tutorial at this point. You know what? Why it's not loading is I think I forgot to click it in the combine. To want to have the right point. There we go. Now it'll work. Okay, let's go back and make sure the Pete does it right. Or not. Why do I keep calling it the Pete? Looks like it'll line up perfect. Just don't completely ram the truck in front of you and you'll be fine. Perfect. Let's go. And it'll automatically turn itself off after a while. So the only thing that the tricky part about this is making sure you get it lined up to where the grain cart's close enough, but it's not going to trigger the tractor's sensor to say, oh, there's something blocking the way. I think that's the hardest part. So like whenever you're like swinging into these, like you got to try to make sure like it's parallel pretty well. That way, so then it's not running into each other. So like I was kind of worried at this where I was loading them out last time because the way I had to swing this tractor in here was interesting to say the least. But once this truck gets through its starting procedures here. So the tractor kind of came in here and then it just took a very, very sharp turn and then just lined up with the truck. And I was whole worried that it just was not going to work. But it worked somehow. So we didn't have any issues with it. So that was surprising to say the least. So yeah, auto drive's fun. But like I said, it's something that you got to kind of learn for sure. Not something that just you'll wake up one day and know. YouTube videos help a lot for those of you that are trying to get into auto drive but don't know where to start. YouTube videos are your best friend. Take that corner a little too sharp. So. Just gonna pull this right here. It shouldn't be in the way. So we have fuel if we need it. So we did already go and feed the cows. So as you can see, this is why I want a bigger grain cart, because it's already at 50% full with just one combine unload. So, like, and it would definitely help just to be able to knock the trucks out one at a time instead of like just one load is like half a truck. So it takes 2 loads or to do it, and it just takes a lot more time than it would be just to do one load. Okay, well, I'm gonna dock that out of his paycheck apparently. So, but yeah, after we get done with this field, we have field 19 here. That's also corn that we'll cut down to and harvest. And when we're done with that, we'll knock out 11, 12, and 13 of beans. So, and then we're probably going to do a little bit of field work on these fields. To be honest, like, I don't really want this giant island in the middle of 11. It's just annoying to have to drive around. So, and then we honestly might just put 12 and 13 together. I think that would make more sense than just, there's a pond here. I just have to work around the pond, but that, and then I think I need to split up 18 a little bit more so it's understandable. And then I still need to do something here with 42. It's just full of dead oats. So same thing with 21. I just haven't had the will or the want to go deal with it. So can you talk about how many weeds are in that field right there? Like, it's insane. So while we were talking grain carts, I think this is going to be the one that I want to go after once we get it done. So not too heavy on the price tank. And those trailers are exactly 1,250 bushel. So, you know, as long as we don't have any weird extra left over, basically every time we send that back, we'll get a semi out and that works a lot better than trying to do it 5,000 different times. So that, and you gotta go USA. I think I was gonna go USA red on the black color scheme. I think that's what I was planning on doing, but because this is what, where is it? This is what we currently have right now. I'm not actually, I don't know if we have extra capacity or not. I don't think we have the 750 capacity, but I think we have the 650, but still. Yeah, it's just weird. And we also need, downloaded a different manure spreader, but I don't see it in here. I bet I forgot to activate it. But we already fed cows. Well, yeah, already fed cows. So don't really have to do that. Got so many freaking trucks. Waiting for this thing to get around the corner. If it'll ever get around the corner, actually. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Don't hit that button, kids. Okay. Come on, tractor. You can do it. I promise you that you can. Alright. Let's go chase it, because why not? Really don't have anything else to do, so. Because mainly I was working on another project on it. Good grief. Overshot that just in time. I was working on another project while I was actually doing harvest. I just check in every now and then, make sure it's working right. Got to cook dinner or whatever else is occurring at the moment. Grain cart, and we'll put the cart back on it. Take all of it. The thing runs at like 6 miles an hour. So we'll go ahead and set our cruise control for other than that. So then hopefully by the time we get done going back up this hill, then we can catch up and just sit there and not have to wait for the combine to unload. Since I'm not auto drive, I will pull in on the other side of the line because it's easier. That's my first time actually pulling up to a semi with the wheel. I was a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. Just a tad bit nervous. because if you bump into things, it really makes auto drive hate you. So. $12 bushel, really. So now we will go play a game of catch up. Try to find where the combine is. I see the combine. So audio and everything good for you guys? I asked earlier and I just want to make sure that it's working right. It's always my worst fears. It looks like it's working right on my end, and then it's actually not working right at all. So. I'm just going to take that HUD off, because we don't really need it on. I don't actually know what speed the combine's going at. I was assuming 6, but it might be a little faster. I ain't gonna lie. Find out here shortly. Definitely not 6. Gotta be like, really? Man, we are so close to going. Oh, now we're going on the fly. There we go. Now we're cooking. Just needed better communication between the combine operator, apparently. It's also going like 6 3/4 speed, which is very hard to match up. I don't think you can get much better than this right here. Of course, the autosave's going to kick in. We'll wait for that. I really meant to turn that off when I start opening the game. Oh well. What can you do now? Sometimes I wish it would still show the person in the cab, because then you get this weird thing of the tractor's actually driving, but you know, there's not actually anyone in the tractor. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Amazing things can happen whenever you're on. See if we can figure out how to did that again. Just trying to get all the foliage to load, but I don't think it's going to. We're done messing around. We'll get back to doing what we were doing. too far over. Probably when we going on the main roads, I'll probably actually set GPS just so I can set it and just walk. So I don't necessarily need to be staring at it the entire time. Try to get synced back up once we get around this curve here. So we're going to try to line ourselves up right here with this rail, I think. That's where we're trying to set here. So we are keeping up because it does keep kicking off. So that's a good sign. We'll probably go empty once we hit this curve here and try to catch back up over there, I think is what I'm going to do here. Do that. Okay, so then we can get this truck sent off and we'll be empty. I've actually never done this from this point of view, so oh, it actually worked. Let's go. Getting better at driving from point of view. I used to really hate it because it used to have such a rough effect on performance from shooting or from doing it from inside the cab, but now that I have the thing that doesn't even matter anymore, that definitely helps. So this truck should take off because it's over 85. Just gotta pull away. Yep, there she goes. Then we will spin around. Then, as you can see, this truck's gonna move up and just take its place, and when that truck comes back, they'll get right back in line. So pretty much that simple. Once you have it set up, it rolls pretty good. You just gotta get past the setup point. So I don't know, actually no, there's the company. It should work pretty good. I don't want to get it on the corners though, so any of you guys NBA fans? Chance? If you are, you going Heat or the Nuggets for tonight? I haven't really ever watched it. I just tuned in the finals the other night because I was bored. So I don't actually know what team's better. I don't watch a whole lot of professional sports, to be honest. Big college person. Whoops, push play. GPS don't kick in. My bad. So I'm gonna go here and turn this down. I have it set to very high quality, but I'm pretty sure it has like a higher setting within the game, or easy dev. So it's kind of weird how it works. Don't let it overflow. Darn. I'm gonna play catch up. I do wish there was a monitor in the cab, though. That's my one thing. that I really want to build it. I want to like have like all these different monitors that you can just move and put in, but I just haven't had the time. Basically be like a prefab per se. It's like you could switch between like a Baylor monitor. Whoops, just turn there. Then get a scale in here for your grain carts. I think it'd be cool. I just haven't got it done. I have the baling one in progress. I just haven't actually got it in game and working how I want to yet. So I'm not really exactly sure how to yet, to be honest. So you can see, this is why I kind of want a bigger grain cart, because with all our cells, so we don't lose some. Hit the cruise control button, but sometimes it just don't work. There we go. So, it must be really bad tonight. Usually when there's 13 people watching, someone's commenting. It's been a solid almost 30 minutes now since someone commented. Something wrong, or just not a good night? Y'all voted on Monday, so don't look at me. We came so close to perfecting the corner. So close yet no bananas. You can see where it cuts off into the field here. Dang it. I keep letting off the pedal too quick for cruise control to take over. At least it's close to one grain cutter and the field's close to one lap. Definitely be interested to see if the other truck gets back before the sunrise went off. It's close. It's gotta be close. It's not the shortest drive to get to the bin site. There it is. Actually, we can get one load done. We're going up and down rows we probably could have, but it's pretty quick. As long as it's empty. I had one time return with still a full load on it. I was like, what? Combination. Yay, 99. 650 bushel. So we'll just whip in here and fill W800 up if our brakes will work on time. we go again. I said we probably will. I don't really like trying to keep up the auger on corners, especially a corner like this, because it's not very 90 degree like, so I'm just gonna wait for it down here on the end. But this is a good time to say, if y'all are not already supporting me, y'all can head over to Patreon / or patreon.com/lazy modding and sign up and get exclusive perks. If you get the highest tier, you get beta testing. That is currently now has two sheds technically, but it's in a pack. That's auto storage and everything in them, along with choosable, placeable colors. So if you're not already a Patreon subscriber and you would like to be, you can get to the link via the link tree in the description, or just go to patreon.com/lazymodding. So, and also in that link tree, there's a lot of affiliate links to as a Giants partner. So you can also go and download your favorite Giants DLCs and give me whatever the perks are to that. I don't actually know what it is. I didn't even use the Giants badge when I made the thumbnail today. So I just wanted partner status just to have partner status. Like, show them that us North American modders can also get it, not just them. Okay, well, back to your regular scheduled programming. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cue the glitchy. So at least doesn't take as long than the other save does. I'm sure if it was a smaller map, it would not even buffer at all. It's just the way the map is. Oops. Overshot that attack. So we'll probably switch and try to use a little bit of GPS. Except I put it on like a small interval. Obviously I can just kind of bounce back and forth on whichever line works. But since it's not at a perfectly good angle, then I have to figure out what angle it's on and map it that direction. So while that gets situated to go on the center rows, we're just going to go into the grain cart. So it's empty. Maybe we'll send the W900 off to unload. So I'm pretty sure I can do set A, set B, yeah. That's weird. Let's set the volume in one time. Weird. Okay. That's strange. So we can go here and shrink with like 7 feet. That way, then it's like a fairly solid increment that we're kind of rolling with here. And what we're going to do is try to get ourselves lined up the best we can. The combine's heading here. And go Control S. Let's see, that did it. We'll just go set A and drive. Brake. And then go set B. Really does not want to turn at any other angle, does it? What in tarnation? Delete. Ah, okay, there we go. Snap train angle. Let's see if that helps. We do this here. Control S. Set A. Set B. That looks fairly decent. We'll see how well it actually holds up. Be kind of nice though, not have to like stress about it all the time. About if we're lined up or not, because I can't remember. Yeah, I have GPS control on the joystick, so it makes it even easier. So we will try to line up and load this guy coming back so he doesn't hopefully have to stop. Let's whip around here. Wait for him to spin around. Go on here. STS work going here. That track actually looks kind of solid here. And came so close to catching up. You're a little bit too close, for sure. I was kind of hoping we come on with speed up in these center rows and not be like 6.75 mile an hour. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of corn. I don't know how much we're at the bin spot here. We're up to 13,000 bushels, so probably be around probably 25, 30 bushel, or 30,000 bushel by the time it's all said and done. Which isn't bad, not bad for how small of a crop farm we are. You definitely do more bushel. We could probably push it close towards 100,000 bushel. But at that point, I feel like we need another combine. That's a lot of work for one STS to do. A lot of work for one STS to do. Yeah, the NMP. The only bad thing about doing it this way is like the fact that like on this next pass, like hopefully the combine doesn't get full because can't really reach it any. But I think what we're gonna do is basically go here and empty on every row we get done. I think that should give the trucks enough fill to take off. I hope. We'll find out. So the way the trucks are set is once it reaches 85% of its capacity, it will take off to go on. So we don't have to fill it 100%. So we just have to hit that 85% threshold and we are good to go. So I didn't realize it was folding in. I guess this is the way we're turning. Oh, forward. Oops. I hit the trigger on accident. So I have two things mapped to changing direction, and it's the paddle on the steering wheel on the left side, and then the trigger on the joystick. So, and I also use the trigger as a secondary function, like trigger GPS. So every now and then it kind of throws things for a loop. Well, if it doesn't get full on this pass, then we should be good. I think this is probably one of the longer passes, I'd assume. So we should be good. I just don't like going at it at an angle. Like, that's not right. Oh well, what can you do? So this tractor's been put through the ringer. This is the first year it's actually been worked, and it's got 19.3 hours on it. Which is just insane. And it doesn't even really do anything during like the early summer months. It is wholeheartedly just crop. Think that will work? Yeah, perfect. And now you can see the other truck's back, so. So you can see the amount of corn just outsmokes how much barley and how much beans we have right now. So that looks like. I'm assuming it's pretty much all green for most of this stuff. pH yield, yeah. Pretty green. This feels a little bit more spotty than others here. I feel it was pretty consistent. I think this one has a lower pH value in it. At least the environmental score is going up, so that's helping matters. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe when we get over here in this corn, it'll be a little bit more better yielding. That's what it looks like. So, I should just put some fertilizer down on it. Just didn't dawn on me that it didn't get any. Also working on like redoing the soil map for the map, so that's probably not also helping matters any. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Unload. You're not going anywhere until you unload. There you go. We will see if this gives that truck 85% or not. I'm not sure if it will or not. Might take another load to top it off. I don't think it will. Yeah, I doubt it. It'll be close, but it'll be like 79%. I want to go see how close my guess was. It was 79%. Really curious. Auto save alert. $77. So close, but yet so far. So now we go back down the inner field again and wait. Road again. I can't wait to see the road again. So since what I can figure out is they don't double crop in North Dakota, I'm not gonna actually be able to make it to where you can double crop as much as like we do it, and I'm used to double cropping. But I will basically, instead of, I'll kind of while we're waiting here. So as you can see right now, corn is like planted from April to May. But from what I'm able to tell, like April, like hardly any corn gets planted. It's like 0.5% of the state of North Dakota's corn gets planted. So the plant window will really be May, because I just want it 1 month, and I'm going to make my seasons 5-day seasons anyway. So May will be planting, and then from what I can tell, harvest is September-ish. So I think it'll be like plant, harvest here. So, but I'm going to try to adjust like a lot of these values to try to match up a little bit better with what actually happens in real life. So it just takes a little bit of research if you're not from that area, unfortunately. And some things are a little bit trickier to find than others. So that's the goal anyway. I figured out how to move the plant window, but I haven't exactly figured out how to change the corn window or the harvest window for corn. I don't know. That's weird. I probably just didn't do stages right or something. I'm sure there's a reason for it. And we're keeping up with how much corn's going in, so I think, actually no, we're taking more out. It's the effect. Yeah, definitely not getting as much corn as we were on the other side. We'll get into that here pretty soon, I would think. A couple more rows of the lighter yielding corn. Oh, what this is going to yield like down here, to be honest. I'm assuming pretty rough, since it's not a lot of nitrogen on it. If I didn't chop this field, that probably would have been part of the field I would have chopped. But that's a ton of chopping. You get 3 million liters out of that field. That would be like 10. Definitely don't have the manpower for that much silage. Actually, I might throw the tractor back onto auto drive and go check down there and see actually what the yield amount is expected to be. So it'll probably be in like the 80s on the yield amount, I would assume. Which is low compared to all the rest of the fields this year. So we'll just cue this thing back up. Let it do its thing. Just detach the trailer because we don't need to haul it with us. I believe we can get down that field from going over here and down. Yeah. So we will just go check on it because we will not start on that field today. That will have to be when we will have to start tomorrow. It will be too dark. We'll be lucky to get this one finished by midnight at this rate. At least it's not the grain cart holding us up this time, so. At least it wasn't whenever I was driving. Also, if you are making a map, do not use the stones that are in-game to put on the roads. It is the most annoying thing ever. When you open up the stones map and all the roads are just yellow full of stones. Like, I don't want to see that. I hate stones. And yes, I am totally doing 87 mile an hour going down a really rough back road. So actually let off the throttle here so we don't go flying. Can't imagine trying to make that turn with this really rough turn. Well, I don't think this road actually exists in real life, though. looking from the satellite view. So this is going to be the next field that we will start on here. Let's go see. Oh, I mean, 85, 95% or 98% on crop yield. So that's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Definitely seen worse on yield amounts. We'll still probably get quite a bit from it. So that'll work. Hopefully we come out the right way. Yep. We'll go take a look at the bin site here while we're down here. Oops, a little too fast. Well, there's 500,000 liters of corn. So let's see how much that would possibly, which actually it's in bushels on here. So how many bushels do we have? 1492. Fancy dancy calculator. And go down to our market window, go corn. Let's see, in December when it's in its highest, we have 31. Yeah. It says 47,000 liters of corn, or $47,000 of corn. I feel like it should be higher though. Unless, oh, I bet I got the bushel count wrong. That's what it was. 14,924. I missed the extra 4. I was like, there ain't no way. Times 31 point. Yeah, it's better. 474. I was like, wait a minute. I put more into seed costs than the amount I was going to get there. I'll give you a heartache. Then we just have to hang on to it and see, make sure we can survive till December. So, which that's always the fun part is you buy the crap you need. You have $100,000 left, and well, good luck. You're on your own. So we'll use my handy dandy light switch I have over here. Flip on some lights. Looks like we'll be harvesting into the night. Hopefully we can knock this field out in a couple hours here. I have absolutely no clue on how to pronounce your name. But are you talking about coding 2 identical triggers? Or... because you can use the same trigger for more than one thing. But I don't know if that's what you're asking me or not. up here? Oh, not too far off. Okay. Yeah, you can use... Like, I use the bail trigger for feeding a lot for the same bail trigger as for straw. Bright lights. Awesome. Of course you couldn't keep up with that compound. Imagine that. Let it go for like just a tad small a time. And it can't keep up. What a shame. Still really spotty on yield though. I think I was a better grain cart driver. Which is not something you'll hear from me often. In real life, I have actually never drove grain cart before, so I'm just sending it at this point. Should be a little bit smoother there. Yeah, sometimes the map's so big that you'll have the random flying things go across your screen. You know, like streak, and you're like wondering yourself what is going on. Because that's happened to me more than once. Like right there with the birds. Just like, what in tarnation? The lights on that one truck here are extraordinarily bright. Oh crap, it's full. Flip around. This is why sometimes auto drive is not the best. Because it doesn't work near as smooth as efficiency wise as me and you would. Just so we start with an empty cart here, but flip around, we'll empty it off, because there's no point in carrying it all the way downfield. One thing I do know about a grain cart is you want to try to be as empty as possible all the time. this won't be enough to send the truck. Just be empty grain cart ready to go for next round. Actually, it was. Dang, I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be enough. No, that means we can start with a clean truck next round, so I'll take it. Hoping this means we're getting better yielding corn. Because part of that wasn't the greatest yielding. Yeah, no, we're still in the slump corn. Oh, well, we'll see how this field, to be honest. It's not horrible yielding corn, it's just not like the other field. Which, we could probably run one truck and be fine. But I don't know how to pay him anything, we're just paying for a little bit of fuel, so. Not a big deal. So we're getting GPS there, call up the combine, throw it up the accelerator, hit like cruise control. Really close. Thinking like a page button smoothly blinds over a little bit. Slow down a tad. Cruise control. Play the waiting game, I guess. a fun stream, ain't it? So I think after we get this grain cart probably full on this pass here, we'll probably call it a stream and go and chillax for the night. Yes. We'll see. Either chillax or do some random project with modding. Who knows? Actually, probably need to eat. Eat sounds good. I just don't know what to go eat. We'll find out, I guess. But since it's putting it down to 6 of you guys, I'm not gonna keep you all for extraordinary long circumstances here. There's really not that much amazing stuff going on. And off we go. Quite a few acres done. Quite a few acres done and knocked out, so nothing to be ashamed of for an hour-and-a-half stream. If I can break. Whoops. Scroll was still working pretty well. Let's see, statistics-wise. 24.62 acres, supposedly. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Using like crap how I feel though. We're like 4 gallons an acre. Yo guys, and with that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. So, do appreciate y'all hopping on, tuning on for the hour-and-a-half, however long you were on. It's greatly appreciated. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. That way so you can get a little notification whenever you go live next time.